Today the goal is to fish this guy right here. This is the DRT Tiny Klash in that bass color, and then we are going to be fishing it just as it comes out of the box so you can see how that goes. And then we also are going to add this little grenade weight down here on the bottom. That is the goal today. Catch hopefully a giant Michigan bass on this Tiny Klash. We'll see if we can get some cannibalistic bass going, but stick around guys, it's gonna be a good one. Let's go. All right, we are just going to work around some shallower spots today. We have this Tiny Klash stock, how it comes out of the package right now. It's got that stock lip and then that normal tail. I'm not familiar with what it's called yet, but I do know I did get a V tail as well. Generally, from what I've heard and what I'm seeing, is it dives to about 5 feet. I've gotten it down to almost 6 feet. But we're just gonna try fishing it slow. Maybe do some dead walking with it. The bass are still pretty lazy up here. Water's getting a little bit warmer. Currently at 49 degrees. So let's see if we can just work through some maybe 6-7 foot of water just around the edges where the drop-offs are starting, and maybe pull ourselves up our first Tiny Klash fish, something cool. Some kind of cool catch. As we wait for this first bite, if you're enjoying the videos, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It greatly helps me out, and I appreciate it more than you guys know. There's plenty more fishing action coming your way. Thanks for the support. Oh, we got one. And it's a good fish. Is that a bass? It is a bass. Our first TK fish. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, we hooked him good. Let's go. Oh no, he's just got some interesting, he's got a hole in his gill. Oh my God. Another one just came up. They're feeding good right here. Look at that. First fish on the Tiny Klash. We're just in about 6 feet of water right off of this point, and I saw a bunch of bait just busting up at the top, and then I just saw a big one actually come up. We probably caught that on video as I was reeling this guy in, but beautiful fish. First Tiny Klash fish. Awesome. That's that bass color. I just have it stock right now, so it's running about 3 to 6 feet, and I'm just slow rolling it through these flats here, but beautiful fish. We'll get this one back, and that's a good start to the day, guys. Awesome. Oh. Oh my God. Or we're hung. No, that's gotta be a fish. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Another good bass. Dude, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Got him. Dude, let's go. He was pinned, not coming off. Both sides of the mouth, T-boned it. Look at this before I unhook this guy. T-boned, same spot, blowing up on bait. And look at this. Just absolutely smacked this. Another awesome fish. Not as big as the last one, but we are We are working towards a giant today. I can feel it. Water's warming up. We're getting a lot of action on this bass colored Tiny Klash, and we're just gonna keep working it here in these shallow waters. All right, let's get them back. I mean, so that's been working, so we're just gonna keep at it here along this point, along the edge, and then we'll try to stay along this wind-blown shore because it seems like all the bait fish are getting pushed up over here. But it seems like there is a few good fish just hanging out right here on this point. It's confusing because you think the big ones would be out, or they're just sitting on the point waiting for these bait fish to blow around the edge here. And then whenever they're coming around the edge, they're just coming right out from the shoreline here and just crushing them. So instead of going, you know, back out further and casting in at the bigger bass that are sitting in here, I want to try to stay along the edge and either cast out and have one come across here and run into it and T-bone it like that last one, or just cast along the shore and slowly work my way down the shore as I'm casting just straight off the edge. Because if they see a bait land behind them and then come out into the deep, if I'm casting at the shore, I mean, that's not going to be too realistic. Especially with these older bass. They're smart. A bass that's up here that's going to hit a bigger swim bait is going to be an older bass that's been caught quite a few times. So if a bait drops right behind their tail and then starts swimming away in front of their face, they're going to probably not go after it. Now we're in about maybe 12 feet of water, but the weeds come up to about 5 feet. So this is like the perfect mode on this Tiny Klash to roll it right above the weeds. Just snagged a little there, so it's right on the top. So we'll just run it over the top of these a bit and see if anything will come out and grab it. I do think I want to toss a weight on there though to get it to float a little slower up. I can go a little bit slower over these weeds. I'm going kind of quick. Let's grab a weight here. So I got all my TK parts and some weights in here. So we're gonna grab these right here. These Varivas 2.5 grams grenade. And these are awesome because you can do a little quick change on them. Make sure we're locked still. There's one. So what we do now is we just take that weight, clip it on to this guy right here, and then that way it will stay down so I can keep it right over those weeds. See, it's almost got a little sink to it. Let's see what happens. Good one, good one, good one. He crushed it. Oh, it's a good one. It's a real good one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. No, 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 don't jump, don't jump, don't jump. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God, we just caught a beast. Yes. I sit everywhere. Absolute beast. Oh my God. And that right there is why you throw swim baits. Look at this thing. This thing is a tank. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow. I'm in awe. What a beautiful fish. Whew. Wow, Tiny Klash. It's not disappointing. That's for sure. All right, we're just gonna run and gun cast here. Got him. Oh my God, that felt good. Oh, nice. Come on, buddy. Oh, there we go. There we go. Another one. Oh. On that Bass TK. I mean, this thing, they're just going crazy for it. That one I just stopped, let it sit there in front of its face for a minute. I saw that one on the graph and he just annihilated it. Let's get you back. Get you back home there, buddy. Oh yeah, that feels good too. Oh, real strong. Nice. Another good fish. Oh, just barely got the back of it. Stay down, stay down. Thumped me. Come on, baby. Let's go. Unreal, guys. The TK. Bass color. Another awesome fish. I mean, what a bag today. Wow. Where are we at? 12. That was in 12 feet of water. Saw a bait ball. I mean, you can't really ask for much more. I came out with one goal today. I just got this delivered yesterday night and wanted to throw it around and see what it was all about. A lot of my buddies that fish out west and some other guys that I've been talking to fish the TK, one other guy here in the other side of Michigan. So I knew I had to try it out and they've just been clobbering it out here. Unbelievable. Give you one more look to finish out the day on this beautiful fish right here. That is what a northern strain largemouth looks like. Just got that good chunk to it. These things get so thick up here. Short and stocky. So let's get her back in the water and close it out here. All right, guys, so that's all she wrote. Unbelievable day out on the water, fishing this guy right here, the DRT Tiny Klash in the bass color. And then I just had it stock with that stock tail right there and then the stock lip. So we were fishing it right around that 5-6 foot mark most of the time. I did throw on that Varivas sinker grenade weight right there. So you just clip those right on to add a little extra weight. It is 2.5 grams, so that made it sink a little bit. So it turned it almost from that float. This is the low float version, but it turned it from that float into that super slow sink, so I was able to just keep it down when I got it down to that depth. And then I was also able to drop it down a little bit lower, so when I did come across those deeper spots around 10 to 12 feet and I saw some deeper bait fish down there off of ledges and drop-offs, I dropped this down and ran it right next to them, and that's how I caught that big one today. It was off of a steep, deep ledge there going into like a 30-foot pit, and I just dropped it down to about 10 feet where I saw those bait fish, and I just tossed it right out there and reeled it right at that 10 feet, and I ended up getting clobbered on it. You see the hit there, and I didn't even realize it. I got thumped and I waited a second, and then just kind of all of my hook sets today with these guys, you can just reel right into them. So as long as you're fishing the right rod, you need a rod with a soft tip, you just get that reel slack, pull into it nice and easy, and just reel right into it. You don't have to yank it. You're not setting a jig hook or anything like that. You're just getting one of those 2 trebles to stick, hopefully, and I was able to get all those fish hooked up today. We did get some battle wounds here. Definitely got some nice work here. Check out the top if you can see it. We got some scars already forming on there, so that's pretty cool. Love it when these baits get marked up and, you know, get some character to them. The tail there is getting nice little scratches to them, so we'll keep fishing this around. I just picked up another awesome Japanese bait that I'm going to be throwing here in a few days, so stay tuned for that. It's a big one, I'll tell you that. It's going to be a big one, of course, so it's the biggest size they make. So if you guys have any guesses at that, drop it in the comments below and we'll see if you figure out what it is. But we're rolling along here. We will head back in. Got to get back to the house, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later, guys.